Clement Stone, American Philanthropist and New Thought Self-Help of a Book. This phrase is easy to say, but difficult to do. And I understand, because there are different reasons why it's difficult to say no. In my own experience, I know it's difficult, because I used to say all the time to my family or my friends, yes, when they asked me to do something. And I just did it. But that generated me a big stress and anxiety. So I had to get a psychological therapy. One of the first things that my psychologist said me is that there are different reasons why it's difficult for us to say no to the people is close of us. The first reason that she is saying is because it is a habit. From an early age, our parents teach us to be kind and polite with other people. When we are a child, when the teacher or when the parents ask for to do something, we have to do it. Because if we say no, that means that it was rude. In some cases, saying no means that you are the punishment or your negative reinforcement. For example, when in my childhood, when I was eating some candies and my cousins were there, my mom said, share with them. And I have to do it, because if I don't do it, after of that, I will punishment for my mom. And I want to avoid problems with her. And talking about problems, to avoid problems, the second reason is we have to avoid problems because we have to fear to hurt people and they lose his affective or his love. We think the relationships with our family will change, but it's not true. The third reason that my psychologist tell me is that we feel guilty. My brothers and I don't like to go with my mom to his parents with their family. But when they ask for go to with her, all the time we accept. Because if we say no, after we feel guilty. And what is guilty? Guilty is an emotion that you feel canter around to do something wrong. And you feel that you will hurt the feelings of your family or your friends. So you have preferred do some things that are better for other persons than for you. So finally, and although as my psychologist saying that there are different reasons why it's difficult to say that people know that is close of us, because it is a habit. We have avoid problems or we feel guilty. There also is true that my psychologist says that it is better to be okay with you than with others. And as the great writer Paulo Coelho said, when you say yes to other else, make sure that you don't say no to yourself.